Welcome back. The 2023 tax season in full swing now. April 15th on the horizon. The House Republicans, of course, voting to rescind the billions of dollars, $80 billion, in funding to the IRS back in January. That funding would have gone toward hiring 87,000 new IRS agents under President Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. Joining me right now with some tips on filing individual and small business tax returns is CPA and the Marks Group president, Gene Marks. Gene, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Maria, thanks. Great to see you again as well.
Yeah, we need some tips. Let's start with individuals. What's most important for us to know as we approach the tax deadline?
All right, let's go through these. All right. So first of all, if you have an IRA, an individual retirement account, you still have until April 18th to make your full contribution for 2022. That's about $6,000. But the big thing I want to get across, Maria, as well, is Roth IRAs and Roth 401ks. That is where you can make an after-tax contribution, and then it will grow tax-free, and you can take it out tax-free. So with the stock market being down like 15% from its overall highs, I have a lot of clients who are putting money into their Roth IRAs or their Roth 401ks, and then they're hopefully going to ride out that gain when hopefully and inevitably the stock market recovers. So it's a real good way to save on taxes as your money grows.
When you say you have until April 18th to do the whole year, are you saying we should put the whole $6,000 in for the year rather than do it like every, pay period?
You should be paying in as throughout the year. But if you haven't paid in all for your IRA, by April 18th is the deadline for 2022. So if you still got some money left over, you can still take a tax deduction for 2022 if you make that payment before April 18th of this year.
Okay. Gene, tell us about this wash sale. What is it? Why do we need to know? What's most important about it?
Also super popular with my clients, mainly because of the stock market itself that has declined. So a wash sale is this, Maria, right? You have a stock. Maybe you've lost money on the stock, which is not unusual right now. So you can sell that stock, and if you have a loss on it, you can offset it against any capital gains. And you can even take $3,000 of that loss and offset it against your regular ordinary income. If you just hold back for 30 days, you can buy that stock back again. So it's a way to take advantage of a loss in a stock. Hopefully the stock market, the stock doesn't grow that much over 30 days, wait it out, and then buy the stock back again after 30 days. So there you sort of have your cake and eat it too and save a few bucks on your taxes.
All right. So that's why it's a wash. That's a wash sale. Yep. Gene, let's talk about small business owners. They're filing their taxes, and you suggest a 401k employer match. Why?
Because you have up until the time that you file your taxes, your corporate taxes, which is either March 15th or if you extend it to September 15th to file to make an employer match. And I have to tell you, a lot of clients are looking for ways to save money on their taxes, Maria. Particularly in these times of tight labor, the more you match for your employees' 401k, the better it is for retaining employees and even attracting new employees. I'd rather give that money to my employees than give it to the government, because it's a tax deduction. Yeah. And you have until when you file your taxes this year to make that match for 2022.
Tell me about bonus depreciation when filing.
It's a big issue. So if you're a small business right now and you buy a capital item like computers or furniture or equipment for your business, up until this year, you were able to take a full deduction for it as long as you put it into service. But now this year, you're only able to deduct 80% of that cost. And next year, it goes down to 60%, and then it goes down to 40%. So to take full advantage of this, you buy capital equipment now, buy it in 2023 so you can take that bigger deduction this year before it starts to go down after.
That's a great point. Gene, it's great to talk with you. Thanks very much for all the tips. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Maria. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, we sure will. Gene Marks.